John Burke has stumbled upon some profound information regarding many of the sacred sites around the world. After spending years in R&D in the seed industry, John discovered that the energetic output of many of the world's sacred sites also serve to charge the indigenous seeds. This translates to greater yield of crops. To his astonishment, he even found ancient seed depositories at key energetic locations on sites such as Avebury, England. These findings have opened up a question as to whether or not some of these sites may have been designed for just such purposes in times when there was a shortage of food. Tell us about how this came together for you, seeds, and this particular energetic dynamic of these sites.
Sheer luck is the short answer. That's where I feel blessed to have had this kind of luck. I was working for a company at the time that uses these very weak electron showers in the air, actually, to improve the production of agricultural seed. And we knew that it would make it more stress tolerant and most important, increase yields. And that has been confirmed in hundreds of third-party tests, including universities, etc. So I was in that frame of mind when I stumbled onto these sites, got interested in them, and then began reading up on them and finding out something very peculiar, that the chronology of these sites, when you look at it repeatedly, is that there was a group of people undergoing food pressure, a food crisis. They needed desperately to raise their yields because before 1000 BC, fertilizer and crop rotation were unknown everywhere in the world. And so they were desperate for any way to produce increased food production, and they start building these enormous structures which are perfectly designed to maximize these forces that we know can improve food production. So then the next thing we were tempted to do and started doing was bringing actual seed to the actual sites and seeing extremely dramatic increases because we used the same old, if you would, heirloom seeds that were used by the builders, which are much weaker than today's modern seed.
Indigenous seed, thousands of year old seed.
Well, in the case, for example, in the Northeast, we used it's seed that goes back to 700 AD, but it was the seed used by the Native American builders at the same time period as the ones who put up these structures. And we've also done it with beans and wheat, which was the primary staple, you know, of most of Europe. And gotten anywhere from modest increases to, with the Indian seed corn in particular, though, that across the board, the results were to double or triple the yield of the seeds.
Yes, absolutely amazing when you see the photographs of what happens to the seeds after being on these ancient structures. And for a relatively short period of time, the exposure, right?
Just 20 to 70 minutes has been more than enough.
John was the buzz among all of the other presenters at the 2007 CPAC conference because of this work. Don't miss it. You can find the full interview at ConsciousMediaNetwork.com.